Greetings, this is Free and Air, Reunion Mantra, coming to you with another Critical Role reaction video, Campaign 3, this time episode 6, and this time recorded while it first streamed. So this time I could probably actually stream my reactions and stuff too, but I'll save that for next year, or maybe once this channel is more established. However, I will be, as you'll no doubt be know from watching this right now. So this will be out earlier than the other ones. I'm thinking of both should be maybe I might be able to get both out on Friday, like one maybe at noon and one later at night. For all the. I would just like to emphasize the little bit of a miracle going on that I'm able to watch a live stream of Critical Role the week of Cyber Monday. You may not know why, but for me, I expected not to even be home to be home while this was even airing. Well, I might be able to record this while watching it live for the rest of. I'm already enjoying myself. I hope you are too. Last time they wrapped up what was essentially almost the first arc of the show. Oh, they lost Travis's character, in episode at the end of episode 3. Bertrand Bell. And he was just last episode. Let's see with a fresh thing let's see what they'll do. Will they actually come up with a party name? If so, Lord, let them see the wisdom in the name I suggested. If you can't tell by the little icon, wherever it's being displayed on the screen, I mean, it is the Bell Trollers. I have underneath my own symbol for it. A B, a T. On one side is like the facial profile of Bertrand Bell. Next to it is his gambler's rapier. Probably not the most accurate description, but I'll let the professional artist do maybe the cleanup should they be chosen. Underneath is his cane, and inside the loops of the beads are 2 belts. What? Anything else? I believe. I wonder if Imogen will be able to get into the. I think it was a university or something. I forget. And what the heck will Sam Riegel's ad be? I'm almost scared to find out. Later on, they may do pre-recorded ads that they already showed us before, like during break. The break. This is if it's something they've already shown. I won't show. Only their first time doing an ad will they record. Will I show it? Also, speaking of that, what will that frickin' canteen tanker look like today? Like, will it be like holiday festive stuff? Will it be a thing like, Christmas stuff, all that stuff? Who knows? Maybe he'll have that uncooked turkey I always suspected he would have had if they had actually shot on Thanksgiving. Let's see. Since I can show live, you could also perhaps see me react to the chat and may even participate. Listen. Nuts. I wanted to sing the Critical Role theme, including the extended thing for camping here. Oh well, knowing my singing voice, you guys probably would prefer me not to hear that. So you get off. This time. Very nice artwork, by the way, if I mention it. So I'm guessing that's maybe Thorak? Hmm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it roll!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons.
Oh, dear.
Indeed. We do have some announcements to get through.
Like two
so
people
the first is our first sponsor for tonight, NordVPN.
Oh.
Travis, take it away. Travis?
Oh.
You're late for training number 2.
Let's
review the BBD,
TLC,
and Run DMC protocols.
What's the point?
Could this mean he...
well, for gigamonths and still haven't seen any hashtag hacker 4TC10 in.
We probably get to see the new character. Like,
I know what it spells, damn it!
Oh, sorry, hold up, what is this?
Yeah, his first time, first-hand experience of NordVPN. Yeah, wow.
His handle is number 2. And I, Morpheus, have been cyber training him ever since the greatest hacker of the Pepsi generation, BlackWillow69 at AOL.com,
AKA Sam, the only man I've ever loved,
was turned into a gleaming cube of cake, and the cast used their hacker personas to defeat the Ultra Codex.
Hi, that was me.
All right, cool. Thanks for the recap. So, Travis, he's number 2. He's got the Haxer skin.
Give him warning, please.
From the crypto chaos or something.
Well, I do jack in with the power of NordVPN. Here, watch me drop dead Fred your tablet's BAPS protocol. Speed 0, Speed 1, Speed 2, cruise control!
NordVPN, all providers of highest quality encryption for your internet.
So I'm kind of scared to find out where Sam is. He's probably doing the voice.
400+ servers in 59 countries. It is easy to get better internet speed and protection with one simple click, and it is available on every major platform.
Like I said, out loud, new ones that they actually do, but just like someone's out there. Nope, not unless they're actually sponsoring my video.
Oh, wow. So you hacked my iPad with your hands?
Yeah, my virile virus skills don't matter. Morpheus is wrong. There is no threat. I'm Control-Alt-Deleting out of the program.
Negatory. You're too important, number 2. The fate of the world.
Hey, hold on. Can I have a hacker name, please?
No.
I'm not sure about the...
Guess I'll just plug in my iPad since you juiced all the battery.
Whoa, Robbie, are you okay? Robbie!
Oopsie! Looks like I ganked your new friend's body or something.
They did want him.
Don't you get it? I spliced into his mind, and now I control his body like a Fortnite no-skin. Observe!
Who?
I hit myself.
Of course. Sam can't be here because he's a dude. Start the movie though.
Man, What a turd.
Is this?
Who are you?
Is this Codex?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know, Boomer? I'm your worst nightmare, baby. I'm a troll that can't be stopped with your pathetic ones and zeros. Who am I? Oh, I'll tell you. Next time we get sponsored by NordVPN.
Okay, hey, scheduling for a thing. Yeah, he's the main cast at this point. They're just someone. Please update the critical routine.
What happened, guys?
You just missed it, Sam.
Late to the show.
Just missed it.
Robbie, you were great. I have some
awesome.
notes.
I think you're...
Fucking dick. This episode is also sponsored by our friends at Ghostfire Gaming and their new episodic subscription service, Fables. Each Fable consists of 6 episodes released monthly, and in each of the episodes are 4 chapters, and each episode is about 80 pages, and also comes with digital maps and digital tokens, making this the perfect all-in-one adventure. The first up is Grim Hollow Adventure, Citadel of the Unseen Sun. An adventure set within a world where the sun has vanished from the sky and vampires rule the land with an iron fist. Check it all out now at ghostfiregaming.com/fables-critical role. And if you sign up for the Fables membership before December 31st Eastern Time, you'll get your subscription for $10 per month for the first 12 months. So check it out. Next up, Liam, you got an announcement?
Oh, holy half-elves! Kith and Kin is available now! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
This
Well, definitely explain half out. Actually, I think these are the full elf years.
CriticalRoleBooks.com. We got a real book.
Here's they did come with some smaller, I believe, like called my half year.
Laura, you got.
I'll probably wear those.
I'll
Actually, wear those after the holidays.
First, this one is like really super. They're all super cool, but this one's super
Stubby already.
cool.
Stubby already.
It's our did you already hold it up? It's our limited edition Sean Gilmore statue from McFarlane Look at him. He's 12 inches tall. He's beautiful. Anyway, he's also exclusive to our stores.
I like your merch. I think I actually have stuff like that I'm getting for gifts.
If it's not there right
Gifts
now,
that are her
it
thing.
might be there soon. It will be there
But
soon.
I'm sorry, I can't. I like Gilmore stuff, but that's a bit much.
He's 12
inches.
So, to start me, I will say whatever I want, but right now it's.
Should we say it or hold it? Hold it or say
We
it.
have Whitestone joggers.
Oh, the clock tower on it. That's so cute. I love that.
Look at this beauty. They're just the same as our other joggers. So super comfy.
They're so comfy.
They're not sweaty yet. And this is designed by Grace Barrios.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, next up is our
I forget, did I get those?
postcard set. This is really super cool, and I've been super excited about this for a while.
Yeah.
This features different locations from around Exandria, including. Oh shit! I should have pulled this out before.
Yeah.
This is what people want to see right here. This is
Oh my gosh.
angry. All future projects are destroyed.
Vasselheim.
Oh, that's fine. I thought it was.
Oh my god.
Oh, those are pretty.
Oh, Corral.
Yeah.
Rex and True. Rosanna.
They're funny.
And
Where's that?
AR. No.
Okay.
And we
AR?
have multiple ones of all of them.
Whoa.
And
Where's
this was
White,
designed
though?
By Pretty Useful. Check them out.
Pretty useful cup.
Pretty useful.
Pretty sure there was like
Pretty
the
useful
Mad
cup.
Money version of the
Okay.
merch.
Next up. Look, these have been out
Sorry,
for a couple
mate.
weeks, so if you've already seen them in our store, I'm sorry, but I'm really excited about these things, and I've been waiting for these for a while. It's a little 3-pack of little teeny books that are sticky notes.
Really cute.
You guys, these are so cute. It's the little Chronicles of Exandria.
Oh, it's so cute.
A little look.
Oh no.
A little Turkotson Prince. Who that one was designed by Adriana Barra-Lugo, and this was Grace Barrios, and this one is a little Chaos Crew pulp novel. Yeah. And it was designed by Jordan Torrance, and look, they've got sticky notes on the inside.
Whoa.
They're so cute.
I love them. Okay. And then the last thing that I'm going to talk, our second to the last thing I'm going to talk about, we have koozies.
We have koozies.
Drink holders. Am I allowed
Oh,
to say
cool.
is koozie a
Oh.
thing? Is
They're
that like a
12
brand?
inches.
Oh. I don't
Oh.
know. We've got drink
Oh,
holders.
Panko.
In the South, we call
Thank
them
you.
koozies.
Look, it's a Nestle Nook in.
Cozies.
Wait, flip the other ones around. Yeah, they all have Critical Role logo. And we're both
And Strong Jaw.
Can I have the Nestle Nook in? I want to use it tonight.
Yay.
And then,
We call the koozies in the north as well.
do you?
Yes.
Are they all? It fits on a can.
Ooh, that looks like
By
a-
the way, it doesn't fit on a coffee cup from a restaurant.
We just let
No, we
the
don't
temperature
mention-
have our way with our
But they do fit on cans. Okay, just edit that part out.
Total chaos.
Give me one of those. Give me
Yeah, fit it on a can. It fits on a can. Show it on a can, Travis. And then the last thing.
Good.
I'll stick to that.
40 minutes later.
Yeah. Okay.
So what is Critical Role anyway?
You can also wear them as mittens.
The worst QVC channel.
Stick your fingers through the bottom if you lose your...
Okay, let's see. The comment, I mean, the chat seems to
And then the last thing we
pick
have,
up the
I swear,
stubby,
is
which I believe is
and it's so pretty.
Vex's nickname. Nickname. No, it is Vex. Yeah, Vex is
Isn't it
Vex.
so cool? It's Percy's
Percy's first shirt.
This art is by
This whole time.
Olivia Sampson. It's so beautiful.
Oh God, I just remember earlier today I may have said
We're being
it
told
won't
it's
get
less
there
expensive.
until like
Koozie is a trademark.
I wonder if they'll actually
Floozies. They're floozies.
Christmas New Year. So
We should get some ADR so they can.
I might have sent
Drink holder.
Cozy.
Sam a shirt.
Can we also just get
It
some
may be
money?
the stuff of nightmares.
Okay.
I am sorry.
That's all I've got to talk about tonight.
Is that all?
What do we call them? Drink sleeves?
Band-aids.
Drink holders.
Drink holders.
But they're yeah,
We'll
okay.
fix it.
Yeah. We'll
It's
fix it
fine.
post.
It's fine.
Drink holder.
They float.
Drink holder.
Aren't they so cute?
Drink cuddlers.
Drink cuddle.
Okay. Sorry, I'm done.
Well then, that being the case, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of Critical Role.
But I still prefer this one. Okay, if I next time I like record while it's live, while waiting, I'm singing.
Welcome
I'm
back.
sorry to do
So, last we left off,
sorry.
the strange crew of wayward adventurers had come together, met themselves a group helmed by Sir Bertrand Bell, then lost Sir Bertrand Bell, went searching for vengeance on the one that took his life. Through the right questions, the right contacts, located the abode of this strange, dark, seemingly corrupted dwarf, and managed to indeed find vengeance for him. Upon returning and giving this information to Lord Eric's Esteros, he, one, thanked you for doing so, paid you a bounty that he felt was necessary and right given the circumstances. Mentioned that he was still working on a few of the requests that were made of the group, but was making headway and should have updates some point in the near future. And you were then, where we left off, heading out into the night air of the city of Drusar to rest your wounds and whatever else events you wish to utilize to wind down after a very, very long day.
I thought that'd take place a few days
As
later.
you all step out into the night air, the faint mists beginning to slowly rise around the streets and the jungle below. What would you like to do?
Spy by fire.
Works for me.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty. You all eventually head to the familiar interior of the Spire by Fire, where the familiar burning hearth on the far end of the now bustling interior, and the sounds of laughter and conversation greet you.
So Travis is there, but he may have just been
find yourself a comfortable table that's not taken, and amongst the boisterous, if somewhat solemn atmosphere, given the circumstances that brought you here, not but maybe a day or two before. You get around to drinks, some food, and the space is yours.
Well, that was an eventful couple of days, huh?
Boy, it sure was. They sure were. I mean, lots of days all strung together.
Well, it seems like we're doing this then.
What's this?
Whatever this fucking is.
Oh, this.
What is this?
What's this?
Got a great
What's
idea.
This?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to order 7 shots.
All right.
And what the rest have?
Bashir kind of gives you the nod and says, what is he looking for?
7 of your whatever's cheapest.
All righty. I'll go ahead and pull it out for you.
Actually, just bring the bottle. This is gonna be a thing.
I like that. Bottle charge up. Goes ahead and grabs a handful of small glass receptacles and a somewhat sloshy-looking dark brown liquid that settles within a faintly green, clear bottle that looks like it may have cracked at one point and has been reaffixed with some sort of a medical wrapping, but it functions. Sets it at the table, scatters the glasses out. This kind of
now they should all
like grin,
after
smiling
they,
across
they
the
all
table.
roll up, so
Well, as long as Ashton's taking care of you, you're all gonna have a good night.
they should all have either a feat or a.
We're gonna play a little game that I learned a few years ago.
Ooh, I like games.
It's called, or at least what we call it, is what the fuck is up with that?
All right.
Lowest roll has to answer a question truthfully and not too vaguely. Highest roll gets to ask it.
Ooh.
And then we drink.
Are there stipulations
Got it.
to the drinking? Like, do you drink whether you win or you lose, or do you just
Everybody
drink?
drinks.
All right.
Unless we want to try and slow this down or anything. That's
Can I have a sip right now?
yeah, we can just fill you up.
So we may actually get backstory.
If we're gonna be
But
doing
what are
this-
the odds that he loses
you can just
and
be
back your
grass
backfires on?
I'm fine with it. I would very much like if we were maybe outside.
Oh, was it loud?
Yeah, the more I drink, it'll just get harder and harder. So
Oh.
if we could just sit outside, that'd
Are we
be
in an area that is?
That's why I don't drink.
You're uncomfortable.
That there,
Is there a floor
it's a
that's
root beer.
already open that we can just take? This is 6 stories.
There, you can go ahead and find a private room if you'd
Yeah,
like
that'd
to.
be great.
Like a karaoke room.
Oh wow, thank you, thank you.
6 stories of tavern. There's got to be an empty room. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the entire establishment is 6 stories, but there is kind of an elevated floor up top where you can get a little bit of distance and the music is quieter. You find the space up kind of in the second overlooking space, not unlike the backgrounds behind you. You find these, a handful of scattered tables that aren't as lively as the central floor, which feels connected to the energy of the city outside. So when you come up here, it's a bit empty, a bit cold. You see a handful of people that are intentionally kind of sticking to the shadows and either in the process of gambling quietly or having clandestine meetings and conversations that just watches you enter the space and then go back to their quiet, hushed, monotone conversations. But there is a table a little bit away from the chaos here where you can feel a little more comfortable.
Is this better for you?
This is wonderful. Thank you.
Are those two folks in the corner too much?
If they get to be, we can scare them off.
Imogen, is it like a proximity?
Yeah, like if I'm around too many people, it just gets a little uncomfortable, you know?
And
The
how-
farther away I get, the less
Oh, okay.
it's intrusive.
How far back is good?
Okay, she has
I really like
experiment still showing like 18
But
in the charisma, so I'm guessing she took feet.
Exactly how the game is played, by the way.
Maybe
Don't have to use
walk
proper nouns for any place or anybody if you don't want to incriminate anybody who is not yourself. But if it's about you, you got to talk about it. Are we ready?
No tapping out.
No tapping out.
No tapping out? I mean, do we drink before we ask the questions?
Depends on how hard the question is.
Okay. All right.
Wait, I have one more question.
What if you don't drink?
That's the question.
Yeah, I'll just fake it.
What happens if you do?
I'm just going to take a handful of copper coins.
Thank you, Ashton. That's very kind.
1 per round.
All right.
All right. Would you break down if you did drink?
Well, I don't know. If I drank a lot, maybe, but I think it would just kind of fall down my face.
Or max out dexterity.
Okay, we can try. Let's try.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna do a shot and see what happens to the liquid.
Oh no.
Okay. It vanishes inside you.
Nothing.
Can you feel it sloshing?
Can I feel it sloshing?
Do you move around a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah, it sloshes.
Oh, I can hear it.
Wonder
Where?
what's gonna happen to it next. There's no real out.
Is it dripping? Is it dripping anywhere?
Is there any kind of anything noticeable, like sparks or like anything bad happening?
Roll a perception check.
Do we need to flip you upside down?
Oh, that's perception. That's 18.
18. You give a very rapid, very intense glance, kind of just scanning the exterior of fresh cut grass, and no immediate signs of any sort of errant leakage.
I'm no mechanic, but you look all right.
Do you have like a small
I
one
get over
flap
it.
somewhere? You can see it. I'd love to see your insides.
Oh, no. You'd love to see my insides?
Yes.
I can be opened up for repairs and stuff, but it's a little bit of a difficult process. You need tools and stuff.
That hurt. I aged a year with that.
Yeah. Same.
Did you all go through the period where you thought that Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins
Was the little brother in that?
Yeah.
Same. Anyway.
Small wonder!
Addendum to the rule also, if you have something you absolutely want to ask, you can challenge somebody, but if you roll lower, you have to answer a question from them, and they can take suggestions.
Are we rolling your standard D7 on this, or what kind of...
The what?
This is just straight rollies.
Oh, cool. Do we all have dice?
We all have our rollies
Here.
dice, yeah.
It's in your shot glass. I don't know why this is a...
It's a big hit in Marquette rollies.
Everyone plays rollies.
Everyone keeps it in their pocket just in case. It's like
Things
Pogs.
are set. Cannon.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Are we going?
Yep.
What do? We just roll?
roll.
We're just rollies?
4.
I think you're going to answer.
16.
15.
10. 7.
5.
10.
Shit.
Wait, who's answering? You're asking?
I guess I'm asking.
So the highest asks,
That's
the lowest
scary.
answers?
And we all
unless
drink
you
regardless.
challenge somebody directly.
This is my nightmare.
It has to be one person directly.
Yep.
Orem.
No, you have to ask him.
Oh, right.
You're such a rule breaker. I rolled the lowest.
New game.
We can open it up to, if you want, we can open it up to highest gets to ask.
No.
All right.
No, I want to hear this.
One of the
I'm
alternative
not sure how
rules.
much I forget how much backstory we
Does she have to
got.
say what the fuck is up with that before she asks the question? Is that part of the... I love rules.
You have to say it at the end.
Oh, okay.
And we can suggest.
It's a lot
Oh,
of
we can
rules.
suggest questions?
Yeah.
No!
Because there's much I'd like to know.
Two rules.
Your clothes. Very fancy.
That is a statement, yes.
Keep them very clean.
True.
Almost as if you come from wealth. What the fuck is up with that?
I like this game.
Don't know what you mean. I am but a humble bard.
I've never seen a bard in that nice of clothes.
Yes. My family has some money, yes.
Where'd they get it?
Where does anyone get money? Generational. Let's call it that. Inherited wealth.
Are you a lord?
Lord's a broad term.
That's not a no.
A
You didn't say
noble
no.
of some sort?
Are you a prince?
Oh, no, I am certainly not. That's a broad term, Prince.
It really.
Are you maybe a prince? Are we getting this?
Is Prince broader than Lord? Is it Prince a subcategory of Lord?
It's less official than that. Let's say I'm second in line to a very prominent family with a lot of money that you have probably never heard of.
Doesn't he have to answer more than that?
No, it's, I mean, unless there's an addendum waiting,
Well,
or if there's a specific title, but doesn't
With
actually
Virgin
have to use
Dead,
proper noun.
guess who's gonna bankroll the party now?
Just one round to fuck us up with that last.
Until we're satisfied.
All right.
Sorry.
I have a slightly different attack here. Are you uncomfortable to talk about your family like this? It seems like you'd be proud to come from a fabled noble tradition.
I'm proud of my family. My family is full of good people.
Oh.
But sometimes it's not enough.
What do you mean?
It's good to be good. It's fine to be good. It's fine to do all the things that are expected of you, but my life is my life, and I would rather be here with you drinking this diarrhea water looking booze than to be with my family, even though they are good, nice, wealthy people.
So if I may, expectations were put on you and you're sort of going your own path to forge a personal identity apart from them?
Sounds cliche when you put it that way.
No, I'm just
no, not exactly. More like expectations I put on myself that I would never be able to fulfill within my family. So, I found it easier to be on my own. And have been for a while, until I realized on your own isn't quite as fun as I thought it would be. It's better with friends.
The way that answer was Rollies free.
I feel pretty satisfied with that.
Yeah.
Rollies.
Cheers.
You don't have to go twice.
Oh, to Dorian.
To Dorian.
I've already had two,
Dorian.
thank you. Water,
Prince
please.
Dorian. Wow, real life.
Has a nice ring. I've never known a prince before.
Damn it.
Good audience.
Prince right here. Prince Dorian.
What was that term?
Cocked.
What's that mean?
It means that your rolly was a little janky, and so you have to roll it again because you can't tell what number it was actually on.
Why do you use the word cock for that?
Why wouldn't you?
I got a 17.
Well,
I got a 12.
I got an 18.
17.
13.
No.
Yeah, you-
No,
You're
Tim.
absolved.
No,
You're
thank
absolved.
you, thank you. They can't have double rollies.
I'm 12. Is anyone lower?
No.
And we got two 17s.
And an 18.
Oh, an 18. Oh, wow. Excuse me.
Okay, so I'm asking the questions to you.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Very shy over here, this one.
What to ask you?
Whatever you ask, they will say fuck in their answer.
That's fucking true.
It's the name of the game.
Okay, this is just a very simple question. Have you ever been in love before?
You have to end it with,
What the
fuck is up with that?
what the fuck is up with
That
that?
was so good. Have I ever been in love before? Huh. You know, I don't know.
There.
Not
That's
fair.
probably a no.
Not fair.
It's very hard to know sometimes, I think.
If you don't know, then you probably haven't been, right?
I thought I was in love before, but I don't know if I ever actually was.
Would you care to elaborate?
Sometimes it is very easy to misconstrue friendship for love, lust for love. It's very amorphous. I have a hard time defining it to begin with, and there's only really a couple situations where it might have even applied.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Do you still think about this person or persons?
Not really, on occasion, but not really.
How long ago is this?
10 years, give or take.
You know, I don't think I've ever been in love either. I mean, that's not true. I deeply love Imogen.
It's a very broad word, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always bothered me.
Ooh. Will we find out
Should I think of
friends or
another word?
roommates? Apparently that's what the
For love.
terminology is using around the fandom.
There's a lot. That's just. It's like an umbrella word.
It is an umbrella word.
There's
You
lots
like
underneath.
romantic love, though, and you question.
I think so.
Yeah, it's the difference between.
But now you've sort of broadened my thoughts
more
on
of like
it.
sisterly bond than a.
That's what I'll say.
Did you love them?
In the way one loves a group of friends, sure.
What were they called again?
That counts.
Nobody's.
The Nobody.
The Nobodies.
That's a good name.
It was a good crew.
We need to think of a name for our crew.
How did they come by it? We.
Sorry, I didn't roll for that.
No, it's okay. I'll keep going. We all grew up together. We all kind of had a shit time, and it was a nickname that stuck, and we thought it was kind of fucking funny.
What happened to the Nobodies?
They left town.
Except you.
Except me.
How come?
Why?
That's another question.
Ooh. Shall we?
Oh.
Rollies.
Oh, shit.
no.
Oh, dear.
19 over here.
Cocked.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, that's a good.
Respectable.
18.
19.
2.
Ooh,
4.
4.
But I already went, so it's up to.
Oh,
Yeah.
me? Oh, so you
So-
need to ask her?
I guess so.
I like this game so much.
Boy.
It's really good.
Boy, I don't know much about you, Fern. Yeah, I know, but where to start?
I was just asking you questions.
I
about
do,
everything.
but so many. It's
Just
hard
don't
to
know.
narrow it down to one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if we're doing this, some people have a great regret in their life. What the fuck is up with that? What's yours?
Oh, wow.
I don't think I've ever gotten you to say fuck before. That's great.
Well,
What's with the rules? Do I have a regret? Boy, that's a good question. I do have some regrets, and I guess some of them I don't know how comfortable I feel like talking about yet. Oh.
Don't you?
I guess I'm having a hard time answering this question.
Well, I can change it up. I don't want to
Give me
make you
another
feel
one.
uncomfortable.
No. Give me another one.
How about this? What
Does
did you?
that count?
I have to take
No.
another shot, but we'll talk about
I'll
it.
drink more.
I don't mean to pry, but this has also been bugging me. What did y'all come to town to do?
Yeah, what the fuck is up with
What
that?
the fuck is up with that?
Ooh.
A lot of that is not my story, but we came here to visit this beautiful place and to meet up with some friends of Orem and to check out how great this town is.
Boy, oh boy.
Ooh.
What the fuck is up with that?
I guess I'm not very good at answering questions.
I'll try a third one. Maybe
Oh, no.
we'll go easier. How about easier?
Drink again, I'll allow it.
Okay.
I love her so much.
Refused, lied.
Yeah, I saw someone say it's like,
True face spirit.
yeah,
How
at
about
some point
this?
one
How
of them
about
is
this?
going to probably say,
How does it feel when
they're
you
almost
steal
definitely
something?
going to be,
Oh, okay.
What the fuck is up with that?
That one excites her. Well, it's not necessarily a thing of, the taking it that's exciting. I just like having things. And where I come from in my bedroom, I keep all of my trinkets everywhere that I've taken from all of my travels.
But is there a reason why you like being surrounded by so many things? Were you deprived of things
Yeah.
as a
He
young?
is,
Not at all.
yeah,
I just-
he is
It just gives you
campaign
comfort
3
to be surrounded by stuff.
There's so many wonderful things in the world.
Wait,
Yeah.
you have a
Everyone-
bedroom. I always thought you just walk around in circles and lay in a patch of grass or something.
I can sleep anywhere. It's really a great skill.
What does your bedroom look like?
Oh, it's just beautiful. It's
For the
a large
dragon.
window that I would look out of every day, and
That's a terrifying
just
thought.
decorated so beautifully. And I lived with my grandmother.
Oh, who's she?
Her name is Maury. She's so Maury, and she's
That's
lovely.
right.
Where did you hail from again?
I'm from the Feywild.
Oh, that's right. Did you mention that before? I can't remember.
I don't know if I did.
Where is that far off?
Mm-hmm.
It's very far off.
Wow.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Who's next?
Something about the question of what the fuck's up with that? The classic song. Man,
I haven't
funk
rolled
that.
this good this entire campaign thus far. I just want to point that out.
6.
I think I might.
4.
Every time I turn on the
1. 11 over here.
See?
17.
Ooh.
16.
Unless someone's got higher.
But you already know everything about
I
her.
do know a lot about
No,
her.
wait. Which one of you two got the lowest?
I got a 1.
There's always another layer to the onion.
We could make another addendum. If you didn't want to keep asking questions, you could take the next lowest number. But I feel like it might be fun.
I do have a question, actually.
All right.
And I'm
You don't need to play
sorry.
rollies with me in order to ask
That
me
one,
questions.
I want to roll this. I want someone to. I want him. I want Liam to
How are you
fill his
feeling
characters.
Your father. And everything, yes, with the chantry. The hussar. Hubat Corsair. Genuinely, what the fuck was up with that? We haven't talked about this.
Yeah.
You have to give over your father's name for collateral. What is gonna happen?
It does make me a little nervous.
What the fuck do I know?
I don't know.
I mean, I got a good feeling off of the people in there. Like, they didn't strike me as the type that would just go out and destroy my life for no reason. So unless we do something horrible to them, I don't think we have much to worry about.
All right.
I
Is
hope.
it?
Of
Sorry,
course.
busting on your fuck is up with that, but is home far off?
Of course,
It's a
if,
distance. They'd have to travel a bit. in order
if
to
you
get there.
cross them anyway,
It's up
you
in the,
have to kill all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Or get to your father's name.
Talent Highlands! That's up in the Talent Highlands!
Get you
Really excited about our hometown.
So excited! It's just so high and beautiful!
Do you feel like you tend to get a good reading off people, or are you a poor judge of character? Or?
Well, it's funny when, you're actively blocking out their thoughts. If you let it down for a second, you can get the true nature of people pretty fast. I try not to do it, too often. It can get bad, but, I mean, when I was growing up, when this started, people can be awful. They can seem so nice, but they can be awful. Yeah, so, I'm not feeling too worried.
All right.
About my dad. Plus, he's, why would they go after him, So.
Do you think he's doing well? I know we left in kind of a hurry.
Yeah. I think he's, it was probably a long time coming. He was probably happy that I'm gone. And he might be doing a bit better now that I'm not there.
Oh, I think the channel are
What the
slow.
fuck's up with that?
I feel like there's some context.
But I get like
necessary for this.
20
What
people.
happened? You have a
I
falling
saw
out
a
with your
video.
pal?
No, my dad's great.
With the
And
ears
he
up?
tried,
I might
when
preview
things
what I
started
should. I
happening,
said.
and I wasn't like that growing up. I
Said
didn't
to
have
Sam.
all of this. I don't know why it started. It was hard for him, because I didn't want to be around very many people. And he just kind of he distanced himself because he knew it made me more comfortable, and you know, the people in town started talking, and I think he tried to distance himself socially as well for a while to try to, you know, not his fault, totally.
From you or from the people in town?
A little bit of both, you know.
Was that very lonely for you?
It was for a while, yeah. But it was really bad there for a while. You know, when Londa came to town, it was the first time I'd really felt any peace for a long time. So, yeah. I don't know why I didn't think to get out of town faster. It was actually really great when we left.
How long have you guys been traveling together?
Just 2 years.
Yeah, just over 2 years now.
We're pretty good at being hermits together.
For all those who are asking why Travis or what is
I'm satisfied.
like if they're going with Travis, his character died and he hasn't got a new one introduced yet.
Oh boy. Nah, I need to roll higher.
God, keep rolling right in the middle.
9.
9.
10.
13.
Ooh.
Someone's
Here we go,
three.
here we go, here we go, here we go.
Who's the highest roll?
It's Fern asking Orm.
Oh. Should I go?
I was the
over there?
highest.
13, right?
13?
That was the highest roll. Wow.
Oh boy, I feel like I know a
Well,
lot about
thank
you.
God this was an initiative.
I've got one.
Yeah, we've
You do?
got tons of
Oh,
them.
right,
Yeah, go for it.
What are you doing in town? What are you trying to get done? What the fuck is up with that?
That's what
Turn
really
the screws.
Boy, Fern, I feel like you kind of just left the door open.
I'm really sorry.
Could have asked him what his
But
favorite
it's
color was, I
always-
suppose.
What
Yeah.
If
is
you're
it?
too uncomfortable to talk about,
You could always take a drink, and then we could
And
ask
then
you
we would
something
ask you
else.
again the exact same
Is that
question.
how worse I drink and I get to skip the question?
I'll drink with you.
I'll answer the question.
You'll answer the question?
zone of truth.
A little bit. A little bit will do.
It's what the fuck am I doing here in town?
What the fuck are you trying to get accomplished in town? You don't have to use any proper names if you don't want to. And you don't have to incriminate anybody.
I am on a bit of a fact-finding mission, I guess.
Interesting.
I represent my home.
Shari.
Right? And somebody fucked with my home. And I'm here
What happened to Safra?
because some breadcrumbs maybe are leading here.
To the person responsible for
Oi,
messing with
curse touch screens.
Maybe.
Like, in what way? Did they just destroy the village, or did they...
No,
Village, I don't know. Is it a town? Is it
it's pretty big. It's hard to reach. Pretty powerful folk there. Just there's rumors on the wind of
I don't know that's how to know, but
similar trouble here. Maybe. And I've just been sent to sort of sniff it out.
So, like, you're high up
That's
in this
almost-
city, or
I don't know what how to know.
The city's high. That's not what you mean.
like they decided to send you for some reason.
Yeah, are you the chief enforcer or?
I don't. That's probably not how to spell, but
Yeah.
I'm good with this, but no, I'm not in charge or anything. I happen to be traveling already for a while. That's how I stumbled into these two.
We did get to see his hometown, and it's quite lovely.
No, but I spent time around the people in charge, and because they knew that I was traveling, they just thought that I was a good candidate.
Follow up, if I may. You don't have. It seems like you want to go easy on the details, which is fine. But I'm just curious. If you don't succeed, are you worried most about disappointing
I'm
someone
but
or
I
disappointing
it'll be a
yourself?
while before I can make a comment, but go into the What are those symbols?
But I'm gonna do what I can. And I'll do it while I'm traveling with these two. And maybe with you guys for a bit, if that's okay.
We can help if
Yes.
we know what to look for.
In fact, I'm not sure what our next plans are.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we should keep that into consideration.
Well, good old Eric's is, I think, able to introduce me to someone I'm here to find.
Oh.
But also, there's a lot of holes under this place. What the fuck is up with that?
Literally and figuratively.
Follow-up question. Can I stop telling people we're on vacation?
I think we can all tell I'm not the greatest at lying sometimes, so...
I was fooled.
Thank you.
Did anybody actually believe y'all were on vacation?
Probably.
No.
Didn't work?
Not even close.
But it's a thought that counts.
Yeah.
I don't know many people that go on vacation with swords.
Really? Oh, I know plenty.
Two more rounds at least. We got 2 more rounds.
I should
Well,
say
it's just
that
you and me, right?
I've been rolling and I've been rolling poorly in
Without-
my attempts to keep my
A full armory.
wall up. So I would say I'm probably getting open mind at this point.
One more drink, and I think you'll cross that threshold.
Why don't y'all roll, because only me and Laudna are left to answer.
Correct.
Maybe y'all should just roll to see who asks.
Should we just roll between the two of us?
Yeah, to see who answers first. Double rollies.
Double rollies.
3.
16.
So does that mean you choose?
I think you answer first. right?
Okay, I answer first.
16.
Oh, I got a 20. I have a question.
Sounds legit.
Yeah, that's
It was a 20. It is a 20.
Yep. I've traveled a decent amount, probably not as much as some. One time, I met someone sort of like you.
Really? Where was that?
Someone visited home.
Oh.
But they were nothing like you. And I'm just
Oh,
still kind of blown away.
I think it's safe to assume. I'm
I don't know what I'm asking.
name.
I don't know how old you are. I don't know.
Oh,
how
Dodie!
You
I just saw the fly in the chat and like,
Are the people?
Of course.
Are the
Of course.
others that you talked about, oatmeal and pussy? Are they the only ones you ever knew? And apple pie. Sorry.
Apple pie, that's right.
Well,
I really like oatmeal.
Are they the only ones like me I ever knew?
Yeah, or are there more? Or where do you come from? And what the fuck is up with that?
Well, it up. I.
Stop it.
shot?
I.
What's happening?
That.
Is this how he dodges questions?
No, not at all.
Are you okay?
I just don't.
You have no memory.
Do you not have access to that?
You don't have access.
Access? What do you mean?
I don't understand.
yeah, I just had like, how would they know the terminology?
Fern and I don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I can pick this up.
Hey, someone from the Wolf World? Yeah, I bet.
Dancer created me.
I asked too much. Do you know how old you
I was with Dancer for almost 2 years. So 2.
All right.
are? Okay.
We're 2.
Well, yeah, but you know, I don't age like y'all, so.
Careful, she loves babies.
I can addendum into this.
Those babies.
I don't like take a form later.
If it makes you feel good,
Go
then
with it,
yes,
go
of
with it.
course.
You just hear sloshing.
I can hear the water, the drink in there.
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
Can you ask a question?
I'm sorry. Can I ask a question?
Can I get another round for my friend here, please?
You got the bottle. You got the bottle. There
Yes,
you go.
my
There you
lord.
go.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I have to ask you a question first. Does he ever? Does he power down ever?
Sleep mode. Sleep mode.
Go into a stasis state.
Yeah.
When you're in sleep mode,
No, I don't think Travis's character's going to answer.
Good question.
Whoa.
Boy, oh boy, that is a great question.
Wow.
Does he?
Is it open?
You know what? I don't think I've ever dreamed yet. But then again, maybe I haven't. I just don't know what it's like. Dreaming is, I've heard y'all soul-touched folks talk about it. It's like memories and stuff that you have at night, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes,
Or
just be.
or imaginations.
But sometimes
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
Mostly it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why I would have one, but I don't see any reason why I would not. I just haven't yet, I don't think.
Do you ever wake up and sometimes you're just in such a bad, awful mood and you don't know why?
No.
Sometimes that can be a dream. And you're just thrown off all day. I thought maybe.
No, why would you start the day with a sourpuss?
That's a good question.
Maybe you should intentionally shoot for it. Like sometimes you can, like before you go into stasis, just have an intention.
An intention like something to think about, or?
I'm going to have a dream. I'm going to dream about, I don't know, something, whatever the fuck you like.
All right, this is a great goal.
Yeah.
I can do that tonight.
I think it's a great idea.
If you ever have a dream, let us know.
You okay?
I'm fine.
I'm gonna surreptitiously finish Dorian's drink when he's not looking, so he has less.
Also, this whole time I've been gathering scrap chicken bones, and I've been other leftovers, and I've been kind of under the table, just
Giving Pate a little sibling, eh?
Great. All right.
All right.
Little Blair Witch doll.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Who gets to ask the last question?
Yeah. Are those teeth?
rollies.
Rollies. Who
Rollies
gets to ask the
for
last
final
one?
question.
Boo.
Dang.
11.
7.
2.
17.
13.
You go.
Did you roll?
Oh wait, but she knows you already. I rolled a 19.
Oh.
Do it.
Yeah, you probably got a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, there's really, I don't know much about you, Laudna, at all.
You don't.
You're from a place called Whitestone? That's kind of all I know.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, what do we ask? I need to huddle up with everybody else for a second.
No. This we can give.
What's
suggestions.
good here? What, it's a deep well.
I mean, has she always been that way, or did some shit happen? Is it good?
I don't want to probe into her,
It's literally
physical...
what we're here. I mean, we just probed into yours. I wouldn't have, I'm
okay
well aware
with
of
that,
what
but-
I've got going on.
You can ask me anything.
All right.
I'm not
Who's on the door?
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that?
I mean,
I'm not entirely sure. I think so.
You think you're dead?
I think I'm like some cross in between life and death. Not
Elaborate.
totally alive, but
What
not
happened?
totally dead. Well, I definitely died.
Wait, okay.
And then I
How
just
did that happen? Well, okay, so you just tell your story. You tell your story.
I died, and then
how'd you die?
I woke up. I
Yes,
woke up.
been
I
theory.
was surrounded by a lot of other corpses, and all of Whitestone was just in a complete panic, run amok, just death and disease and nightmare everywhere. And I didn't know what happened, so I ran. But yeah, I haven't really aged
How long ago was that?
30 years.
30 years!
Oh! So you were
Here
this
we-
age.
Oh.
How old were you when you passed away?
20?
And do you know happen to know how long you were dead for?
I don't think long.
Did she wake
48
up
hours,
during
couple
the
days.
chaos and what? Did she wake up during the battle against the Briarwoods?
She can kick.
Yeah, I saw the. I heard about that theory.
I'm 50.
Do you remember anything about your previous life?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you do?
All of it.
Okay.
You're not
Absolutely.
you're not just an elf, or
No, I was a human.
how can you be dead?
And who brought you back and how?
Weird fucking.
You said you
then you
died and then you
died.
woke up. Whoa, there was a bit in between there.
Ask what
Yes.
calls it the.
Yes, I always
30 years, it does track! It does track!
magical capabilities when I was a young girl, and so I don't know. I think whatever happened in Whitestone on that night.
It was.
I think I got hit with some
When Vox Machina was.
sort of necromantic magic. It was like a blast. It just, I don't know, just kind of hit me. And then I was alive. But here, look. I'm gonna grab. Can you feel things?
Yeah, sure.
You feel like a heartbeat every like 20 seconds.
Oh, you're very athletic.
Yes.
So your heart
Take him.
does beat.
Yeah,
you have
the
hopes?
page. Yeah, I've been wondering that, and I was like, I'm a little scared because that could be a possibility. I just think.
Sounds like you're alive to me.
When you died, was everything at home good before everything went bad, or were things bad?
Yes, no, that wouldn't make
We were
sense.
simple
That was
farmers
in.
on the outskirts of town and lived a very humble life. Didn't have a lot of money, and as such, my parents were a bit naive. They weren't really connected to the going-ons and the political specter of Whitestone, and I think we just kind of walked into a bit of a trap. They were wanting to give me a better life, and they knew that their daughter, with magical capabilities, could maybe go forth and become something more. Unfortunately, the stewards of Whitestone at the time had different opinions.
Do your parents know what happened to you?
They're dead.
Any family left?
I don't think so.
All right.
These people in Whitestone, the stewards, you said,
Yes.
they killed you?
Mm-hmm. The Briarwoods.
Confirmed! Briarwood?
We should.
We already knew
find
the
them.
answer.
Oh, they're gone. They're long dead, too.
Oh,
One of them kind of pops in my head, though, every now and then.
what's that mean? What?
What?
Say that again.
What?
Voices in my head.
Oh, kind of like.
What? Did you just say Briarwood?
I think it's why we bonded so quickly, and I think
Wait, whoa.
just whatever
Wait,
magical bond we have just works.
what? You know what
2
could
years
be.
together. What were you doing for the previous 28?
Just
I should
running
real.
from town to town. I would go and I would find the little shacks in the woods that were abandoned, and then I would fix them up, and then inevitably the town would be like, "Oh, there's a witch in the woods! Ah, kill her, Lorelei!" Blah. And then some cleric would come, or holy person would come and be like, "Oh, days, the undead witch!" Blah. And I would run, and I would do that again and again and again.
Wow. Like a cool TV show.
Very repetitive. Yes. It was very much a little cabin fixer-upper type of lifestyle.
But you're okay now being dead? Like, you doesn't
No.
cause you sadness?
She's not Briarwood. I saw that chat. She's not Briarwood daughter.
This conversation, I swear.
Yeah, no, it's this game always ends well.
I think we've just gotten used to it, you know? Been surrounded by death for quite
Still
some
need
time
to figure
now,
out the
so-
name.
Wow.
We'll say it won't.
That's fucking great. That was a great fucking story.
That was a great game.
Did I do it right?
Oh, killer.
That was so good.
Thank you, Ashton, for that amazing idea.
Loved it.
One.
Fuck. That's the end of that one.
Now what do we do?
I don't know.
I think now we sleep this off and see how we feel in the morning. Is everyone okay after that last one? Does anyone feel like they want to get into more trouble? I don't think I'm up to getting into more trouble.
Well, would you play us a song, my lord?
Oh, Prince Dorian, please play us a beautiful song. I can't wait to hear it.
Do not like that nickname.
I hope they
Jordan,
go
fetch
into
my whiskey.
Fetch my whiskey.
That is very good.
Is that a joke?
The backstories and making rope.
He's Jordan, right?
Lots.
No? Never mind. I'm going to tune my lute, but I am not tuning my lute. It's like boing, 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 boing. It's really out of tune. It's very bad.
How about
That drunk or just did I miss a roll where you miss the natural one?
the royal songs?
I'll pull out the flute.
Okay.
And, I will try to play a lovely Genasi ballad.
Go for it. Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Fingers crossed. It
Seriously?
is not lovely. It's all right. It's 13.
13's fine.
Yeah,
That's
I
great.
forgot how high my modifier was. Yes.
Yeah.
13 for a slash guy. It's not bad.
It's not too bad.
No.
Yes. Oh.
This is chaos.
Richard and the alley cat.
All right, I'll toot my flute for whatever a 13 can get me.
I think he's trying to
Like
stop.
describe the mood it carries.
Yeah, it's obviously a little loose, but it's light more than anything. It's slightly dissonant. You know, if you're listening to it and you're watching the fire, you could almost be fooled to think that the sound and the rhythm is affecting the way the flame moves, and it's very peaceful. It's not quite a lullaby, but it does put your heart at ease when you hear it.
If someone were perchance accidentally reading your thoughts while you were playing this music, would what sort of emotions would you be feeling inside right now?
Well, you are welcome to roll a wisdom saving throw if you wish to resist it.
Do I feel? That's a good. Does one feel this when you?
It's less about them actively resisting it and more if they're guarded.
I'm not trying to push into your thoughts right now.
It's private, but I'll roll against it since it's private.
Okay, you are pretty trashed.
Okay.
So I'll say it's a disadvantage.
Yep. Not gonna need it. That's a 1.
Open book. Open book. Open book.
What?
You want to whisper to me?
Whisper.
Okay, so much.
Go over and whisper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been sitting on this all week. It worked better than I could have hoped.
PvP. Guys, besides NordVPN, which is fantastic, Kith and Kin is available now at criticalrolebooks.com. Don't forget ghostfiregaming.com/fables-critical role.
Yep.
Good time.
And other things. All right, to bed, and then we decide in the morning where we're going, or should we tell where we're going now so that Matt knows what the fuck to think about?
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Was it Matt bring me another whiskey? Oh, it was Jordan. Jordan fetched me. Matt fetched me
You hear
whiskey.
the heavy, familiar footsteps of Ishir come up to the second floor with another bottle and be like, "Hey, you're gonna need another."
No, I think we're gonna just rooms. I think we're good.
All right, how many rooms we got? 7 separate rooms.
Oh, we can.
Oh, we're good.
We'll share.
Did you guys want to?
We could do what we did on the road.
Yeah.
The airship.
3 rooms.
All right.
3 big rooms.
Yeah, 3 big rooms. If you wouldn't mind, that'll put you at say golden half.
I think I.
I have it. It's fine.
Oh wow. Okay.
No. Thank you kindly, miss.
You're welcome.
All right.
I like this place.
Sleep it off well.
May
Heads
I
back
also
downstairs.
have that extra
See you at
bottle?
breakfast.
What the?
May I also have the extra bottle, please?
Oh, well, that'll run you we'll say here about 5 gold for the bottle.
Okay, great. I'll give you 10 silver instead.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I pay you in ones?
I'm trying to remember the conversion table, but I thought that was somewhere. Maybe
9.
Maybe what? No, yes, he is.
Yeah, no, sorry, honey. That's not how it works. It's I have to make a profit to keep the business running, and paid more than that for the bottle when it was supplied to me.
I understand. I'm not
There's a
from
margin
here,
of-
so.
But 5 gold.
I got this. 5
No,
gold.
no, no,
5
that's
gold.
too much.
Too
That's
fucking
too
late.
much.
Too fucking late. 5 gold.
Okay.
You got a good friend here in Ashton. I'm glad you got a
No,
friend.
I'm surprised and just look at Dory.
Thank you.
Or is,
Would have charged me less if I had asked. Just saying. Yeah.
Keys are distributed. You have the 3 rooms at your disposal.
Before we depart, I grabbed Dorian. I know you were feeling just so guilty about poor Bertrand. And I just, I just wanted you to have this. And it's a Bertrand doll made with
I knew it.
chicken bones.
shit.
And I took the
He looked-
hair that I cut off of Bertrand to make his actual hair.
Oh no.
And he's got a little cane. Maybe he'll remind him.
definitely some sort of definitely a chaotic alignment.
Oh, Lord, no.
This may just saw the thumbnail.
You are so talented.
Stop.
I will treasure Tiny Bertrand forever.
As you look at it, the thing that affixes like the head to it, like something gives, and the head just goes like on its own.
Does it come with little puppeteer, little...
Well, I could give you some string.
But that's okay. No, I'd rather just look at it. I'd rather just look at it. So gorgeous.
Let me know. I can teach you some puppeteering.
Thank you so much. Okay. And I'm gonna try to put these greasy chicken bones like in my bag or something for the time being.
I guess this is not getting a sibling.
Amazing.
Well, you know, it's very cool. It's a very cool place, and, you know, it's home.
How did you go from there to here?
Well, I just walked.
Wow. I didn't know that was something someone could do.
Well, I guess it is.
You gotta show me how to do it. I swear, I didn't even know the Feywild was a real place. You know, people have talked about it, but I thought it was just stories.
Really? Yeah. Oh, we'll have to go there sometime.
I would love that.
Yeah, I would love to introduce you to my grandma and all of my friends there. And I have such a wonderful group of people that I just love there so much.
How long have you been on Exandria?
Well, let's see.
You mean the prime material?
Maybe 7 months?
Give or take, yeah.
7 or 8 months, something around there. Not very long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Grass, I just wanted to apologize. I feel like maybe I went too far.
Not at all. I'm sorry I couldn't give you a more satisfactory answer. I just don't have the information, I think.
I felt like I might have made you uncomfortable, and that wasn't my intention to.
Not at all. I
don't play a lot of drinking games.
Trying to be neater about my life.
When everyone goes to sleep, I think I'm going to hang upside down and just drain myself because I don't think this is good.
I think I'm still holding it.
Could you just spin me over? Yeah, just maybe hit my.
And as soon as you finish hitting my, it just like dribbles out like a turned over gas can.
Wait, just hold him for like a minute and let the last of it.
Please do not demonstrate.
like it went anywhere.
Yeah.
Is there any
No, waste
waste
not,
though?
want not.
Yeah.
I mean, when I eat a pie, something happens. It goes away. But like I've seen you eat, you know, copper or two. Is there
I was
a
not.
hatch, or-
I was not built with a poop chute of any sort.
So what happens to the little pieces that you eat?
The copper?
Yeah.
Or other things, they get absorbed into my body to make repairs.
Wow.
And there's nothing left over.
It's right here. It's all over me.
I want to look in there so bad.
You keep coming back to that.
I know, it's just so interesting.
I'm not sure I like the way your eyes look right now.
I won't hurt you, I promise.
What?
Next time I need a significant repair, I'll let you come
I would
take a
love to
peek.
help.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
If you've got shit to be handled in town, you should handle it with a group. I'm just saying, this is a good way to handle your
Never mind.
shit.
I'll
You
leave
should
him
handle your
for a
shit.
little longer.
And there are people here who will help you handle it. I think I finally had too much. I'm going to sleep. All right.
We need a group
Good talk.
name.
The shit handlers. Yeah, it's good. The shit handlers.
Just before we all break for bed, really? This is when we're covering this?
Yeah.
It
feels derivative.
Sit back down. If we're gonna have this discussion, let's have it.
Oh. Shit back down. Wait,
Sit
which
back
one?
down, and you'll hear a tale.
We're
Tail.
gonna choose a group name right now.
Well, you keep bringing it up.
Well, I just feel like it's weird.
Well, we just
we
met.
can't make our contract.
Next round.
So
Next round.
sleepy. I'm so. Laudna, may I? Oh, you're like the cool side of a pillow.
You just hear my shoulder dislocate.
There's just a little bit of bone piercing through.
Right to the temple.
But I should be forthright. If we continue to sit here much longer, I'm going to be reading all you guys' thoughts.
No,
so it
we're
might be
gonna go get.
Oh, early to bed, early to rise.
Yeah.
Huh, everybody.
There.
And I'm out.
All right.
As we go to bed, I'm just gonna, right before I shut down, I'm gonna just think, dream.
And you hear me say, I think you can do it.
I'm dreaming.
You all find your various rooms to rest.
Ooh, only 6 months. No. What's this?
Laudna, as you were starting to doze off a bit in that kind of bit of gentle quiet, you do hear a familiar whisper.
I still did.
It says, "Careful, dear. Some things are meant to be kept secret."
That's effing Vecna. That's Vecna. That's Vecna.
Oh my god, it's been so long since I've heard from you. What have you been up to?
That's effing Vecna. That's effing Vecna.
Oh, come on, Dee, just tell me.
Please, just be careful.
I didn't say anything that's not like public knowledge. So back off.
That's the end of it.
Good night.
Is she talking to you?
Yes, she's mad because I got chatty.
See?
Has she ever done anything? If you get
It's a female
in
was?
trouble with her?
Oh, so wait, is it Delilah?
Have I gotten in trouble with her?
Yeah, I mean, I know she's been pissy before, but
I won't put it in Delilah in the chat, but I'm saying that
Has it ever
to
come to anything?
It's come to tense conversations
Yeah.
and threats of denying her gift.
Her gifts, right.
But not yet.
Yeah, she'll
That long to put it together. Fuck.
she'll sometimes, be like, oh, I helped made you. You would be nothing without me. I can take what I can give. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so her
She does that sometimes, but she's never really done it.
Okay, if Delilah Broderick could be a
gotta get
patron,
into that institute.
then yeah.
I know.
Vax could definitely be a patron, like a
I can just keep.
Hax blade.
Strengthening my
Shine
scars without her.
bleak
I'll need
because
her.
of the
I'll need her.
it was literally
Isn't it?
unfinished. Not be finished off until
It's an excellent point, though. I've never really strayed far from her up until recently.
maybe even
I'll keep you posted if she starts getting aggressive.
Yeah.
Matt Mercer original.
The sooner we have it, the sooner we have a contract, the sooner we can get in there.
That's true.
Right?
Well, I do want them to include
We'll
a
keep thinking
dragon warlock
Maybe,
patron at some point.
Something will inspire us in the next day or two.
Yeah.
How are you doing? You looked a little pale there at the end.
Oh no, I was trying really hard not to get into everybody's head, you know what I mean? I sneaked into Dorian's for a second.
What'd you see? Come on, tell me.
Just him with his mom. It was quite nice.
Yeah,
he's a sweetheart.
He's a sweet boy.
Sleep well.
All right, you two. Wake me up if you have any other nightmares. All right?
You know I will.
I'm using this room, so I'll turn it off when I leave.
The evening comes to you.
Okay.
Rest. Necessary physical rest after a very arduous
I swear, if reincarnation is a real thing, in a past life I must have been one hell of a ninja.
Uncertain if dreams found you, fresh cut grass. But there is a little bit of joy in going into your familiar stasis with a goal in mind.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
With that, eventually the morning comes. The warmth of day begins to creep in through your various chambers. And the day is yours.
No, Dorian's not.
That. Muster yourself,
their child would not be
your equipment, and then wander downstairs.
Maybe blue skin, but he would not be.
You begin to gather again.
Would not be the child.
The Spire by Fire. And
of Ford and Jester. Their child, I imagine, be a green tiefling with perhaps. I've seen like a fan art, like on YouTube.
No, but what are we doing today?
We have a few options.
Okay.
As I see. Oh, what?
Did it happen?
Oh, yes, did you dream?
I don't think so. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary happened.
You twitched a couple times.
I did?
Yeah.
That's progress.
So for now, I should really, even if I can't watch this live.
Saying like, oh no.
I have bad dreams. It's horrible.
I'm just lying.
Well, that's reassuring.
I thought I should have said like, oh, something else.
Logical liar, Fern. Oh my god, I love it.
Well, we have now that we've learned a bit about each other from last night, we know that some of us have specific goals. Finding your quarry that you've been
kind of align. I just need to keep checking in.
We have that we could pursue today. We could go to the Starlight Conservatory. Is that what it's called?
We can go there, but it's useless until we get that contract.
Okay. Then there's
That's
also
the more words I put in, the more
investigating
we
what caused those chairs and tables to come to life. I don't know how we would do
bothering me
that.
for a while. That's been bothering me this whole time.
That was right outside of here.
Yeah.
Or tracking down the source or intended recipient of that broomstone that we stumbled upon. Or I think didn't Lord Estros say that they would have some more work for us, and then possibly did someone else offer us work too? Am I forgetting? I feel like someone offered us work.
We could let the
Who about Corsairs?
Corsairs. We could let the Corsairs know that we did away with old Duger.
I like that idea.
Oh, I think I saw
Trust first.
If that's all right.
I think we did already.
Using so.
Yeah, we talked to him and said, "Is it okay that we didn't use your name?" And he said, "Only if things are cool."
Yeah. Then he said, "Yeah." So they might like us more, and then we could say his name, and then we could create that introduction.
What do y'all think?
Technically did them a favor too, so
we did.
One less thing for
Is
them
that
to
the
try.
most pressing matter, or is there something that should we investigate? Pull the thread of your person that you're here to find?
Well, that lies with Lord Estros.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay.
All things lie with Lord
I guess we go there?
I mean, do you think he's had any developments in the past 24 hours?
You gave him the goop, right?
I did.
We did.
Great,
The goop was given.
Copy was a
It was
space.
given in the evening of last night when
Yeah.
you guys went to him. So it's been maybe 12 hours.
I say we tell the Corsairs what happened and then see if it's time to, if that seems to, that way at least we're cementing a relationship.
Yeah, and we just saw Estros last night.
All right.
Seems a little.
Do we remember the good password? Wasn't there a good
Yes,
one,
we
bad
do.
one?
It's come to loosen the snare. The snare.
The snake.
The shade is, I think, what it looks like. What I wrote.
Yeah.
Snare.
So to the Corsairs then?
Yes, let's do it. Back over the bridge and down, because we like
To
to
the
go.
lantern spire?
We love going back and forth between this.
Yeah, you do. You guys keep jumping back and forth. Well-tread territory. And thankfully, the two areas that have an actual physical bridge, so you don't have to pay to get across each way. So that helps too. Okay, gathering your things, finishing a modest breakfast, you head over towards the Fate Walk Bridge across to the Lantern Spire, and then following the familiar path that Ashen leads ahead of you once again, you head to the Elder Post tunnel system beneath into the early morning era of the bazaar, in which case it is much quieter. You can see that a lot of the bustle that you saw when you initially approached is still in a closed down state, and a lot of the spaces are empty. A lot of the carts have been pulled away and are just, you have no idea where they've gone. It seems like it would be too much for everyone to remove and then reset up every single day, but you've also seen some people quickly disassemble and condense their kind of shopping, experience into a very compact and very rapidly escaping mechanism.
Still have to go with my.
But as you head into the space, the low oil lanterns still glowing about, there is still a handful of individuals, a few dozen that are kind of wandering around the outskirts of what is now currently the central open space with a handful of smaller structures that are either still shuttered or in the process of being set up for the day.
Is the baker around, out of curiosity?
You can certainly check around. Go ahead and make a perception or either a perception check or a charisma check to ask around.
Perception check.
Okay.
Charisma's a thing. Nope, I got a 1.
Oh, buddy. Looking around, you do not have any sight on the Shadow Baker, and there's probably a good chance that either he has not arrived yet or is not wanting to be found.
All right.
As we finish this last bit of the stretch of the journey, hey, I want to role play with you for a second. Orem walks alongside Imogen, and when he thinks that most of the group are not paying attention, he looks up at her and says, Imogen,
yeah,
that thing that you do, that thing that you do.
Yeah.
Are you doing that to us, like, all the time?
No, I'm really not. I swear.
Or a little bit?
No, I'm trying not to. I don't want to.
Is there anything that we can do to make that easier on you? Yeah, other than 50 feet away. Don't think.
Don't think ever. No, I swear, it's, I've worked a long time at blocking it out. It just sometimes gets a little harder. It's easier if there's less people. This size of a group is something.
Yeah.
But you know what I've noticed since I've been around y'all, which is really interesting? Like all the time, it almost sounds like a swarm of bees,
We're a swarm of bees.
No. Everyone, everything. It's just so much. But, and it's the same sort of feeling that I had with Lana the first time I met her. It was there. She was there, but she was at almost like a different pitch than everybody else. It was musical. It wasn't painful like everybody else.
And you're getting that with us.
It's not quite there, but I'm getting used to the sound, so it doesn't feel as intrusive.
That's a good sign.
That's a great sign. Something I've never experienced before.
Okay. Well.
Okay, so
like you.
The bees
I'm
are
too worried about it, but I just wanted to know if there was anything
To be done.
Yeah.
I think if you wear like a metal hat, that'll help a lot.
What does that do? What the fuck is up with that?
I don't know. I think it like blocks out the signal or something, like a lead hat. Let's give it a try.
Are you fucking with me?
No, of course not.
Inside check. Oh, it's okay. It's just 13.
I'm fucking with you.
No helmets for all.
You know what? It might work.
Maybe fresh cut grass could help.
That's the group name. The Nitos.
The Nitos. All right, thank you for role playing with me.
Yeah. So glancing around, no sign of the Shadow Baker.
Would you care to role play?
Yes, I would. Sounds delightful.
She also got me a really big pouch.
That's what I did. I knew you were giving her a gift, and I didn't want to interrupt it, but I wanted to talk to you.
I was like, it's Fern's pouch. So stupid.
Hey, it works. Unless you have any other business, the root trader is findable without issue. But is there anything else you wish to do while you're here?
Nothing pressing.
No, it's right there.
Heading to the root trader, it is currently closed.
Call me crazy,
It is
but
not yet open
don't-
this time of morning. But you do, glancing
think,
through the somewhat cloudy glass windows, you do see some movement inside.
Birds, good grief.
There's a quiet pause. One of the curtains pulls aside, and on the other side you can see Heron, the feathered individual that led you into the interior, kind of glancing past this wide bird eye, like...
Fresh print of pale
Time to loosen the
hair.
snare.
Oh, it's so early. Goes and opens the door. Come on. Fine. Lets you inside. You don't even see Ovalia there yet. Heron's just kind of taking care of the interior. Hurries across, leads you into the same upward spiral and opens into the same hatch chamber. This area is nowhere near as crowded as it was last time. You can see maybe 6 individuals in this room, and now that you have a kind of a better look within and less tension, and Heron kind of holds the lantern forth, you can see there are some cots in the corner. This is definitely just kind of like a resting hangout space, almost like a safe house. And you can see there's like stacks of bunk beds and a few cots. You can see there's some storage crates. You can see there's a number of chairs. You can see there's bundles of just general goods and storage. At just a quick glance with the light around it, and you see his Heron says, come to loosen this snare. Yeah. And tells you all to get up there, and then closes the little latch behind. It's not even staying behind this time, and just kind of letting you guys in there. As it closes, one of the figures, the familiar hooded figure, is kind of sitting in the back, arms crossed, kind of glances over and looks at all of you. Goes over and shakes awake somebody who's snoring loudly on one of the nearby kind of nicer, larger situations of bedding, and quickly pulls up and like with a knife towards the hooded figure, kind of leans back, kind of gives a nudge and a nod over in your direction, and you can see it's Yash. Yash is just kind of rubbing his eyes a bit. I'm terribly sorry. Don't do that again. It could have gone a lot worse. Puts the blade away. Give me just a second. It's a bit early. Gets up. Stretches.
Dreams, that's what'll do that to you. Oh, you're right.
Starts stretching, touching his toes a bit, like going
I'll
through.
join in. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, see, done. Not a bad idea to do. All right, very easy. If you want to stretch with me, you're welcome to. I'm not going to stop you. Takes a water skin.
Starts going just around and around and around and around.
Pour some water out of like a water skin into a bowl and kind of splashes his face a bit. Goes and pulls out the small glass vial and
Would you like some coffee?
putting some moisturizer on his face.
Oh,
It's like a whole like
wow.
morning
Yes.
routine that he's going through.
Walking into your actual bedroom, I'm very sorry.
Well, this is not my actual bedroom, but I keep my supplies with me no matter where I am traveling. because you never know where you might be, and nothing is worse than being in unfamiliar and less comfortable situations without your moisturizer.
How is Yasha's skin generally?
Oh, it's glowing.
Yeah.
It's-
that routine.
I mean, even in this low light, it's just a beautiful warm shade, and it's smooth. Pores are kept well. Like
can't even see him.
Would you like some coffee or something?
If you are making coffee, but of course, please.
Well, is there someone I can ask?
Could you make us some coffee? And the hooded figure kind of like
And
looks back
probably
over
enough for all of us would be great.
knocks over and starts setting up. You'd see has like a little iron stove in the corner with a tube that looks like it exits, or it's built into and exits out of the chamber from above. It kind of sets a small fire and begins boiling some water. So Yash turns, grabs a chair, scoots it around and sits on it with it kind of facing the opposite direction, kind of leaning over it. All right, so you're back so soon. You're not dead, so I assume that Duggar has not quite done to you what he did to your friend, which is
He's
good.
dead.
Duggar's dead.
We've done to Duggar.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, very well done. That is. I'm not going to say that I didn't expect a different outcome, but congratulations.
We're as shocked as anybody, believe me. The broomstone, on the other hand, was not found.
I have no idea what Duggar was doing with broomstone personally.
Seems like a dangerous thing to have running around the city, that's all.
It's
Yeah,
dangerous, but it's
good for
also
you, but
worth a lot of money on black market.
I just saw a light on the neighbor's, like an auto light in the neighbor's driveway.
It's a very
I think I just saw a raccoon.
Element. I assume that it's probably, looked sought after,
that way?
is the common phrase for it.
Be too dark for you guys to
by
make out like
probably archonists and engineers. There's a lot of uses. I don't often hear people clamoring for it, because to try and usher it away from the Elsfaran Union and any of the other individuals that control sources of it is very, very dangerous.
Fucking
You
crazy.
said he was going back and forth between this and the Smolder Spire?
The handful of times that he was traveling beyond his house, yes.
I wonder if that's a lead for where to...
Did you know where?
I have to ask around. I wasn't paying particular attention to him. I
guess
just kind of kept an eye on him.
Maybe they're
But I
still
can certainly
north.
inquire.
Like, the weird thing I keep thinking about is I thought at first that just wanted the broomstone for some fucking crazy reason, was doing some sort of crazy fucking shit because he was all fucked up. But since it wasn't there, what was he doing with all that fucking money?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Glad you're fucking watching.
He had a bunch of money?
I mean, if he was getting rid of it, he must have been getting something out of it. If he was getting something out of it, why? Because clearly he wasn't spending that money. That place was a shithole.
Well, that place also seemed to be a cover.
So is
for
there a
where it
place
was
that
actually?
isn't a shithole, or is there?
It seems like he's living underground.
He's comfortable in shitholes. I don't think.
Do you think he's working for someone else? Do you think? No, see, we were looking for that. We were thinking if he leaves us and then goes ahead and joins the syndicate, then we have to fucking take him out. But no, things didn't seem that way. But do you think is he doing this for the syndicate?
No idea.
He barely seemed human anymore.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. When he came out, when we saw him, he was a lump of jelly.
He was like a dollop of
shit.
honey falling out of a hole.
Yeah.
And he was in a hole, and he was kind of like working his way through it.
Yeah. And then he came out, and all of a sudden he was him again. I know what that sounds like.
Like a honey dispenser.
But it's the truth. Oh God, that is
I
what.
think what we're saying is whatever we witnessed went beyond the normal realm of petty crime and smuggling. It was something deeper, something worse.
That is certainly, that's the stuff of nightmares, what you're saying there. I'm going to scrub my brain from that mental image, and I'm sorry you had to see that. But
Does it connect to the
like-
dancing furniture?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I just have to keep mentioning that because it's still fucking...
What dancing furniture now?
We got attacked by a dining set. There was a carpet and
Car
a table.
furniture exploded in a public square.
All right, great, good for you.
Just throwing that out there. I don't know. It's been a weird week.
Well, we've done a bit of a favor for you, whether you asked for it or not. I think one thing we're hoping for here is that we're in a little bit better standing.
Yeah, no, we'll stop following you. We're good.
Thanks. You were following us?
Of course.
Did you all notice?
I figured, but they didn't notice.
Wow. It's cool.
And you have been very honest. You have corroborated up front exactly where we saw you go.
Are we easy to follow?
Extremely.
Oh.
Not a low profile at all.
Oh my goodness.
We'll work on
We should.
You barely even try.
Yeah, that's true.
And we lost track at a certain point. So when you put your mind to it, you can disappear, but you do not put your mind to it often.
That is true. Yes.
Our collateral.
Nothing will come of your collateral unless you do something to fuck us over.
All right. That's what I figured.
I have no interest in hunting down fathers. Unless you fuck us over. But until then, do not worry about it. If we're friendly, we're friendly. It is perfectly okay.
Well, yeah, rather than be at odds.
Precisely.
I think we'd rather work in concert.
Well, to be honest, there's a lot of factions at work in this city that have a lot more power and influence and are far more dangerous than whatever we do. So, people not affiliated with them that we can stay friendly with, that works in our favor as much as it does yours.
Do you have a relationship with Lord Estras?
No, we have not had the pleasure of speaking with the inheritor of the Prudage estate.
But you know who he is.
It's hard not to know. I mean, there's plenty of odd rumors about that strange old coot.
He's great. Actually, that's who I was talking about the last time, but I was very not
Yeah, he knows
specific.
about you.
It's hard-pressed to not know about us. We kind of, we leave a bit of a trail.
What type of rumors?
There are some people that say perhaps, some folks at least have reason to believe that maybe he actually killed his previous employer, Prudage,
Yeah, that's
to
what
take
our
the
that's what our
estate.
landlady was thinking too. I feel like she had the inclination.
That's right. She did mention
Others believe that the reason nobody ever sees him is because he hides a dark secret. He never leaves. He never goes into public eye. He stays in his house and just sends out other sentinels and mercenaries and hired hands to do his bidding, to do his work.
That's us, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you are one of these contracted individuals.
I work for a lot of people.
We don't have a contract presently, but
No, we
we've
don't.
met the gentleman.
We're trying to come up with a group name.
Yes.
Do you have any suggestions?
I feel like it's weird.
None that you would enjoy.
Okay, well, a little exercise. What is the first word that pops into your head when you look at us?
Oh, that's a good.
Nope. Trouble. But
Maybe we can work with just the trouble.
Just
the troubles. The trouble cliffs.
The trouble finds you.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Only you know,
please do not do that. I would be embarrassed by association. Some other people think maybe he's like a vampire or some sort of creature that absconds from the light because he stays away from it.
I wonder if he is a vampire. You know, we never.
Would you
I
be able to
personally-
sense? Oh yeah. What's your take?
What do you think?
What the fuck is up with that?
I think he's just a creepy, lonely old man with a lot of money. But who knows? Except for unless you do because you work for him. Which, by the way, what can you spill?
Seems to have a better opinion of you than you do of him.
You seemed nice.
I don't have a negative opinion. I'm just curious.
Paranoid.
I know something about him that you probably don't know.
Do tell, strange horned lady.
Can you give me something for it?
Make a persuasion check.
Guide? No.
No. I rolled a 2.
You guys can't roll.
Okay.
Spend it all on rollies.
All I was gonna say was
high rolls on rollies.
Woolies. That wasn't it. I can't do impressions. Hey, this is my Christopher Walken.
That tastes nice.
Actually sound like
That's your backup character right there.
He is an amazing baker, is what I was gonna say.
Really?
Yes.
I actually can't confirm
Yeah.
Well, we have to set up some sort of competition with our very own Shadow Bakery free there one day.
Oh, I never ate that damn thing he gave me.
The purple.
I paid for it.
The purple pastry.
Do you think it's stale by now?
It's
Yes.
probably fine. Let me reach in my bag.
It's a little stale.
Fuck.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not like wrapped in plastic or anything.
Let me see it.
If we see the
You want to try it?
if we see the Shadow Baker, then we'll get some more.
It still tastes decent. It's just a little harder.
That's
I ate
fine.
a bite. I'll take a
That's
bite.
fine.
You can have it, Orm.
God damn it.
Half the size of my head.
But good to know that. Is an unexpected purveyor of baked goods. That is interesting information. Thank you.
Oh, did you give something valuable away?
I told him that he is an excellent baker, so I gave him some pretty great information.
Anyway, if you'd like us to set up a meeting or something, just let us know.
Is he interested in meeting? What would a strange recluse like him have any business with us for?
He certainly wouldn't tell us.
I get the impression that he wants to do good in this city and the things that you also do.
I think anyone who lives a life of inherited money wants to do good. Well,
I don't know, Dorian? What?
Short guy, low blows.
you see the hooded figure in the back kind of cross his arms, leans against the wall, staring right in your direction, Dorian.
Not everyone with money is bad. Just some.
Many.
Possibly this one.
I do believe he does want to do good. But that's just my belief. I could be wrong.
I look at the guy in the back who's eyeing up Dorian. Is he like targeting him? Is he taking note?
Make a persuasion, or I'm sorry, make a perception check.
Didn't even clock that.
What is that, 11? 15. Don't fuck me, Gil. 15 total.
15?
Whispers. There's lots of whispers. Our friends at Ghostfire Gaming have a new episodic subscription service called Fables.
Wow, I feel like I just tuned into NPR.
And don't forget
Sure
that
it's not helping.
NordVPN
No.
is the easiest way to hide your IP and physical location. And also sticky notes.
I just look at him. I don't know if I kind of like cross in front of his vision, and just my eyes go black. I just kind of crack my head a little bit, and I do unsettling presence to him.
Jeez. Okay.
I'm so in
Is
for it.
the figure you can see like in their full body kind of leather instead of leather armor, the kind of light gray cloak and hood.
Just go.
Wait, were they not sponsored by D&D Beyond this episode?
Just like rushes off to the other corner of the room and just sits down and kind of watches quietly from a distance. Almost seems to the somewhat broad, intimidating form that they cut within the chamber is diminished into almost a child in timeout. Well, I am not against having a conversation with your wealthy patron. We just have to have some assurances. Understand that the person you speak of naturally is a little more aligned with those that we consistently work against.
Absolutely.
And you see now, like, the jovial nature of Yash begins to kind of become a little more of a cutting intensity. Money and influence in this city is a commodity that is passed around by a very small number of faceless members of the quorum. And we continuously want to find out who they are and expose them. And if it means taking every copper, silver, or gold to their name until they are forced to expose themselves to the public, we'll do it. So if your friend, this Lord Estros, is keeping anything or anyone hidden that is in our sights, we will not hesitate to remove him from the equation. But if you trust him, and he seems genuinely interested, and is willing to meet on our terms, I'll think about it.
We do, in fact.
I trust your terms more than I trust him, but I figure you know how to take care of yourself.
You've got a direct line to him through us. What assurances do you need?
And if we smell anything, we'll tell you.
Let me talk with my compatriots. I am but one of many, and I feel it would be untoward to my trusted associates to make a decision on this without their opinions placed against it. So, you're all staying in Dispar by Fire, yes?
At the moment?
Yeah.
Amongst other places.
Amongst other places.
It's a good place to start.
Well, we'll find you when we have come to an accord and are ready, if at all, to have such a conversation with your lord.
How does one become a part of this club?
Orion.
Club.
Organization.
No. I like it. I like it. We'll call it a club. If you wish to join this club, you have to do some illegal things. You have to go through some trials of trust building. You have to put your neck on the line for our interests and values and show that you are willing to give everything for what we are willing to give everything for. And you will either wind up arrested and at the mercy of the quorum with no information to incriminate any of us, or show that you have some skill, show that you have the means of completing the things you promise, and be willing to give what is at your disposal to share amongst the rest of us, to share amongst the rest of them. And he gestures to the greater city around.
Oh, well, that's where I draw the line.
Well, then, perhaps this is not meant to be a business element here. But we believe in those who are capable work for the greater sum to share amongst those that are not. And those that have far too much and have not earned it with capability, we'll share it for them.
That sounds like a good way to run a club.
Come talk to me when you're ready to join the club.
Okay.
You'll never be ready to join the club, but if you do, let me know.
Okay.
I'm going to have some coffee. I points over to the hooded figure in the corner. It's like goes and begins to pour some coffee. Anyone else? You said you want to have some?
I think we'll probably go.
Yeah. There's nothing pressing here, right?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, I'll just take a little to go in my cup.
Sure. Goes in.
If you want, you can pour it inside my body. and I'll just have it like a thermos for later.
Do you keep it at a good temperature?
I think I might be able to.
Sounds right.
It's like a liquid cooling system type of a situation.
All for Sam. For Grass being Fern's thermos for the rest of this campaign.
We can try it.
There's a single rod of plutonium inside.
Yeah. Let's give it a try.
We can use some to smuggle shit.
Just pour some
Did
coffee.
it make you feel uncomfortable?
All right,
Any of
all
that
right.
stuff inside of you before?
Nothing.
Okay. He takes this like filtered bit of cloth and puts the grinds on it and kind of pours the water over it. And you are nothing if not a very interesting way to start my day. Pours it through, and sure enough, you hear it begin to fill up.
Best part of waking up, fresh grass in your cup.
And I'll say that last bit for me. You are a fascinating piece of machinery, my friend.
I agree. Well,
How do you feel?
a little warmer.
Oh. Interesting.
Is he okay?
I don't know. Are you okay?
I think so.
Perfect. All right. Get the fuck out.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Wait, he said that he's not the leader, but all those other guys just hang back the whole time.
I know.
He really feels like a spokesman.
I know he feels like a leader. He feels like a leader.
You should just own it.
Well, that wasn't a strikeout, but we don't have any actionable intel.
We made the connections, so...
I wonder what note Ashley's writing down right now.
F.C.G. is also a thermos.
Okay. Good to note.
Trouble.
I'm not against it.
What if we can be the troubles?
Oh no, trouble.
Oh, that sounds. I'm trying to find the word. That sounds like an a cappella group.
It does.
Just like the treble clubs. God damn it.
I do like the bell being
I do
somewhere.
I think Bertrand got us all together. We should honor him.
I do too. I do too.
So we back out on the street.
Not good.
We'll say you guys, you make your path through the root trader back into the Elder's Post, which is still in the process of assembling itself for the day's business, but the city is yours.
So,
do we see a baker before?
Do you like my perception check again?
Yep. Ooh, 14.
14. You glance around a bit, and he is not present at this hour.
Okay.
well, do we go back to Escharos now, or do we? Is there anywhere else to check? I mean, well, we got nothing. We got no leads. The trail's gone cold.
That's true.
Oren, you said the person you were looking for, they were wreaking havoc, they stole something? Are you also trying to track something?
No. Did I say that?
I don't know, I'm trying to fill in the
I don't
gaps.
think so. No, I'm looking for
So there was just...
someone else who's worked for Lord Estros.
Oh.
No, excuse me, I misspoke. He knows he hires a lot in town. And knows a lot of, I don't know, what's the right word? Mercenaries?
That's a fine word.
So he may know this person?
He claims to.
Oh.
What was their name?
Braccio.
Braccio or Brachel?
Ashad.
Brachad.
Braccio.
Brashad.
Oshad.
Oshad.
Sounds like an anagram.
Apparently also known as the Anger.
Well, that's
The anger or the amber?
Anger.
The
That's
anger.
a very specific name.
Sure is. Yeah.
Is that anything we would have heard around town?
Roll a history check if you want to.
I'm into it.
I will, just in case. Fact. Why does it keep
18.
Ooh.
18. Yeah. You haven't been here long enough probably to pick up on those who've like been in the vicinity. 18. Oshad Braccio doesn't catch your ear at all, but the anger you know of. There are certain mercenaries, not unlike where Lord Estros seems to have claimed his past emanated from, that make a name for themselves. The anger you know of because whenever certain bar brawls that get very violent tend to happen, people there's a phrase that's occasionally muttered by those that were around running these establishments 20, 30 years ago that says, don't be careful, you'll rouse the anger. This is a mercenary that was known to shut down any sort of bullshit that happened in public establishments, and anybody that began to break public property would be taken outside and beat within
I
entire
would
life.
definitely know this fucking story.
Yeah, they were a known mercenary. God damn it. They were.
I can see it.
A very talented sellsword who was quite traveled around Exandria, but originated out of elements of Ank'Rel and the surrounding sands before eventually moving from mercenary to actually becoming a hired personal bodyguard to one of the Mahan houses here, and thus the legend of the anger faded from view because they were no longer the rough and tumble coin-seeking sellsword, and were now got a real job. And that was like 10 years ago.
I relay this much as Matt did, except with
more fucks.
More fucks. Shits, fucks, motherfuckers.
Many fucks given.
Many fucks given.
Sorry, and Orum's connection to this, that information would be new, what Ashton knew, but Orum's connection to this, Fern and I are already privy to, right?
Correct.
Yeah, just double checking. Yeah.
I don't know if that's helpful, but that's what I got.
Well, I know all of that already.
Know where to find him?
I mean, how many houses are there?
Of the Mahan houses?
Yeah.
Well, there are a number that work within the actual council, but there are dozens of Mahan houses. There's like the lord families that run the city, and the larger Odiran wilds surrounding it.
Somebody's got to know.
Yeah. Some are scattered in other cities throughout, but the central ones here, there's a couple dozen.
No one entirely disappears. Somebody's got to know. There's somebody who owns a bar somewhere, or somebody who was a last hire.
But nothing concrete to start on.
It's been a decade.
Esteros thinks maybe he can make an introduction.
Back to Esteros then?
Yeah, I mean, it's the next day, but I don't really know what else to do.
You can tell him we made the connection.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, he'd want to know. Especially if the Corsairs are going to start digging into him because we brought his name up.
Smart.
Yeah.
As you begin to piece together your plot to figure out your path in the city, who best to ask and who best to inquire, their knowledge, experience, and perhaps direction to give you onto any of these various threads, we're going to take a break because we're at that time.
Man, what a fun half.
It's a mystery.
Inside an enigma. In a riddle.
Indeed. Back here in a few minutes. We'll see you guys here shortly.
We don't have the strength alone.
It's the truth. If we try to storm the gates again, we will be killed.
By what?
How long has she been in the ditches?
Just a week. She'll learn.
I could help.
You've never seen the gates of the sun. I have. I know what lurks there.
But to explore the Astoyan necropolis beyond, it's a scholar's dream.
This is no dream.
It's not even a nightmare. Nightmares end. Our imprisonment in the ditches is eternal.
But if we can pass through the gates...
Horrors unimaginable await beyond the gates.
But you have magic, weapons. Together we could survive the necropolis, make it through to the surface, be free there.
Free. The sun itself has forsaken Astoya. There is no freedom in the dark. And what would you be willing to sacrifice to get to the surface? Would you give your blood for it? Your friends? Your soul?
When you stand in the court of the blood drinkers, haunted by what you've seen, well, you would be a brave hero indeed if you still thought of saving anyone but yourself.
Well, I have to try. Someone has to.
All of us here, you think we have not tried? Those whose bones hold up these very walls, you think they did not try?
If you've given up, I will wait here for others. There must be more like me. I just
Hope they get here soon.
Hey critters, Laura Bailey here to guide you through what's new in the Critical Role shop.
Glorious.
Ooh, look at this. Look at the details. Ooh. Oh, so comfy cozy. You need this? You probably need this. You're only like 5 clicks away from owning this. Maybe more if you have a lot of windows open on your browser. I don't know your life. Can you put donuts in this? Only one way to find out.
Style should never be a dumb stat, darling.
And hey, if you want, you could head over to the Critical Role shop right now.
Oh. Yeah, but, well. Oh, of course, a disclaimer. I do not own nor.
Hi, critters.
Well, I'm just a fan.
There are many
Looks so
relaxing
good.
properties to a Twitch subscription